If your knees feel stiff, tight, or achy, then it's probably because you're missing 3 essential movements that are gonna make your knees feel better. Because what your knees need is flexion and extension, smoothness in the joint capsule, and hip internal rotation. When you do these 3 things, your knees are gonna feel so much better. So before any workout routine, before you go walking, or maybe just to start your day, you could start with a simple knee flexion and extension movement like this. Just place one foot on a chair, and then all you're gonna do is bring your knee forward, flexing the knee as much as feels comfortable, and then extend the leg back and lift your toes towards your nose, just like this. You can move forward and backward in this position for 60 seconds on the left side, and then do 60 seconds on the right side. And if for any reason you have trouble bending your knee, grab a towel, roll it up into a nice clump, place it behind your knee like this, and then as you come forward, allow your hamstring to push against your calf, creating a gap and space in the knee. Then you can just come forward and backwards like this, and you might end up getting a whole lot more range of motion in a way that feels a whole lot better. Next, you want to create gentle mobility inside the knee joint, increasing the fluid inside the knee that makes the knee glide more smoothly. And there's a very simple move that you can do to accomplish this. Just bring your feet together like this, bend your knees ever so slightly, place your hands on top of your knees, and then make gentle little knee circles. Do 30 seconds one direction, slow and controlled, not making gigantic circles, just tiny ones, and then go the other direction for another 30 seconds. Afterwards, your knee should feel a whole lot smoother. And finally, a lot of people experience pain on the outside or the inside of their knee. And the reality is, the knee is a hinge joint. It's supposed to go forward and backward like this. So if we end up rotating in like this or moving it sideways like this, you end up causing knee pain. And so oftentimes the limiting factor in making sure that your knee stays in this hinge pattern and doesn't get forced to rotate or bend from side to side is your hip mobility, specifically hip internal rotation. So come to the edge of a chair, and what you're gonna do is drop your knee down like this, trying to make sure you only go as far as you can while feeling comfortable. We shouldn't experience any sharp stabbing pain there. Another thing that can be helpful is grabbing onto your thigh and actually trying to assist in rotating the thigh downward. Oftentimes this will take the pressure off the knee because we're forcing the hip to stretch. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds, and you can even go up and down a little bit, create a little bit of movement in this position, and then slowly come out of it and switch sides. This is gonna protect your knee because that means your hip is doing the job it's supposed to do. This is a great warm-up for anybody who has aches and pains in your knees. But you also have to do things like stretching and strengthening your knees to make sure they feel good again. And that's where WeShape comes in. If you want to try a knee pain specific workout that's tailored just for your body, then you can try it for free today by clicking the link below.